Alright, hello. I'm going to try to give you some news information. I got a new product called CB Internet. It's really cool, like the old truckers used to use, you know, blah, 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 blah. They have a channel. Got the same thing there. If anybody wants one, it works great for an intercom, inter-office intercom. Even if you have divisions outside of the actual building, outside of your LAN, still works great. Anyway, I'm going to cover the news. The news here. If you can see, 2xPress.com, that's where you go to get all the news. This is my site of which I update every day. Let me go over it real quick, cover it. Ron Paul, no longer considered fringe. Well, he was never fringed for anybody that knew. So, but there we go. I have them. Always the media keep going, oh, he can't win, he can't win, he can't win. Just trying to drive that mantra home. I like how they're so unfair and balanced. Unbiased and balanced and fair and unbiased. You know, the media just keeps driving it home over and over and over and over. You know, I'm really tired. This is the third time I did the same YouTube over, and it keeps, this cam studio keeps crashing on me, so I'm just really fucking pissed! Okay, let's go. Google told Troy they're gonna fucking buy out Motorola Mobility. More big corporate takeovers. World's biggest solar boat in Hong Kong. Let's take a look at this boat. Wow. 500 square feet of solar panels. Still not faster than a sail. But cool. It's cool. Only cost $10 gazillion. Almost everybody. You could ask your average rioter. He'll probably have that amount on him. Samsung to launch banned tablet in Dutch market. See, finally somebody's going to come out with something that we can actually afford and we don't have to riot to get. You know, you see those guys in UK, they were rioting and picking out all these flat screens because they couldn't afford it. Well, maybe Samsung is going to come out with an affordable one. No, we can't have that if we're Apple. Just sue them. Just sue them. That's what Apple does. They sue them, they patent, they elbow out, they crush the competition. No competition. They don't want any competition. That's what that's all about. Nobody wants, these big companies want it all. They are greed to the max, baby. Vitamin D levels appear to be associated with risk of skin cancer. Yeah, they're trying to say vitamin D is now increases your risk of skin cancer. Something's wrong with this study. I'm going to look into it. Don't trust it. Do not trust it. Keep taking your vitamin D, alright? Just don't take a real vitamin D. Get some sunshine. Get out. Get away from this computer and get out and get yourself some real vitamin D. Here's another one. Antimatter belt discovered. Look at that. Look at that antimatter belt. That's scary, man. It's in the Van Allen belt, in between. It's got this, like, this impenetrable barrier. You can't get out or you're going to explode. So don't try. Don't think you can get away from this tyranny by escaping to the moon. It ain't going to work. You're going to get blown away by this antimatter. Unless you're the Antichrist. Then you can go. So that's that one. Manchester has never been so bad. Manchester riot scale not seen in 30 years. Was it 30 years ago? Was it that bad? Anyway, this article goes into blah 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 about the riots, but you know, on one end you got a bunch of losers that they don't even have a cause to riot. They don't even know what they're rioting about, and then they're going and taking it out on people who are also oppressed. It's like, they're nothing. You're a bunch of losers. If you're rioting, just like the Milwaukee State Fair, rioters going out and just beating people up at random. You know, if you have guts, if you're a gangbanger out there and you had some guts, why don't you go after the powers that be? Why don't you go after the big powers and not every ordinary Joe on the street and just, you know, who has nothing to do with it? No, because you don't have guts. You're cowards, and that's why you're getting in groups and you're rioting and stealing and pilfering, and that's what you're going to do. And then we have the top, we have the bankers at the top, the powers that be, who are also robbing and stealing and looting. And so us in the between try to actually do something for a living, try to create something for a living. We're getting crushed. We're getting a boot. We're getting a boot in the head. And I don't like it. Here's what we got here. Look at this. Timeline of evolutionary consciousness. Let me set the record straight. Okay, buddy? Setting the record straight here now. 2012 is bull crap. It's 2011. The end of the world, 2011, 28th, world will explode. No, that's not what it's saying. It does not say the world's going to end. It says time. Their time calendar will end. Consciousness will end 2011, October 28th. Get it? Consciousness changes at that point. We become aware of something. We became aware of the real intricacy of time, that it means what it means, or that it what it means is what it doesn't mean. In other words, we understand time in a new way by October 28th. That's all I was saying. I have a more in-depth analysis on what that means, how time could actually end, how time may not even exist in the way we know it, and then there may be a waking up point at that time. What could happen could be nothing. You could wake up in the same day and say, well, I don't see anything different, but yet it's there, subtle, and that subtlety could carry on throughout. Or the world could disappear, and all material could just go invisible, and you'll just be flopping in the invisible nature of the no more Earth, just flopping out there. So anyway, that's my thoughts on it, and on that note, have a good day.